A very good morning to all. So today let's discuss about drugs used in GI system. ഈ ഒരു യൂണിറ്റിൽ നിന്നും ചോദിക്കുന്ന ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് ലൈക്ക് റാനിറ്റഡിൻ ഷോർട്ട് നോട്ട് പാൻറ്റോപ്രസോൾ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എമിറ്റിക്സ് ആൻറ്റി എമിറ്റിക്സ് ഡിഫറൻഷിയേറ്റ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് ഈ ഒരു ചാപ്റ്ററിൽ നിന്നും ചോദിക്കാറുള്ളത്. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് സീ ദോസ് പോർഷൻസ്. First, let's see about the classification. The drugs used in GI system include drugs used in the reduction of gastric acid secretion, and the drugs include H2 antihistaminic like cimetidine, ranitidine, famotidine and roxatidine, proton pump inhibitors like pantoprazole, omeprazole, lansoprazole, anticholinergic drugs like pyrazapine, propandolone, oxyphenonium, prostaglandin analogs like misoprostol, ulcer protective agents like sucralfate, colloidal bismuth subcitrate, anti-H. pylori drugs like amoxicillin, clarithromycin, metronidazole, tinidazole and tetracyclines. And you have antacids. Example, systemic antacids include sodium bicarbonate, sodium citrate, non-systemic antacids like magnesium hydroxide, calcium carbonate and aluminum hydroxide. So these are the different drugs which are used in GI system. ഈ ഒരു ക്ലാസിഫിക്കേഷൻ പഠിച്ചിരിക്കുക. എല്ലാ ഡ്രഗ്സും അറിയണം എന്നില്ല, അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് 2 of the drugs from each class. Now let's see the different classes, mainly ranitidine and pantoprazole. So ranitidine, as we said earlier, it is a drug which belongs to the category H2 receptor antagonist. So let's see what this H2 receptor antagonist do. About the pharmacological action, like in the name suggests, it has an opposite action or inhibitory action on the H2 receptors. So the primary action of the drug is H2 blockade. So it blocks the histamine induced gastric secretion, cardiac stimulation. It causes uterine relaxation and bronchial relaxation. So ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് ഈ ഒരു ഡ്രഗ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്. It causes or it blocks the histamine induced gastric secretion, cardiac stimulation, uterine relaxation and bronchial relaxation. About the primary action, which is on the gastric secretion, it shows marked inhibition of gastric secretion, gastrin induced HCl secretion and pepsin is also reduced. It also hastens the healing process of peptic ulcer. So gastric secretion appade korakkum. It also reduces the hydrochloric acid secretion and pepsin secretion. ഈ രണ്ട് കാരണങ്ങൾ it can be used in the treatment of peptic ulcer. So these are the primary pharmacological action of H2 antagonist drugs. It blocks H2 receptors, thereby it inhibits gastric secretion, cardiac stimulation, uterine relaxation and bronchial relaxation. It reduces the gastric acid secretion. It reduces HCl secretion and secretion of pepsin. Thereby it hastens the process of healing in peptic ulcers. Now coming to the pharmacokinetics of H2 antagonist. The drugs, they are given orally. Ranitidine ഒക്കെ അറിയാം, നമ്മൾ oral drug ആയിട്ടാണ് usually കൊടുക്കുക. The bioavailability of the drug is about 60 to 80%. Absorption is not interfered by food in the stomach. It crosses the placenta. It reaches the breast milk. However, it doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier and it has poor penetration to the CSF. It is excreted in urine and bile. So this is about the pharmacokinetics. Oral drug ആയിട്ട് commonly use ചെയ്യും. Bioavailability 60 to 80% ആണ്. It is not abducted by food in the stomach. It crosses placenta. It reaches the breast milk. CSF concentration poor ആണ് and it is excreted in urine and bile. Adverse effects of the drugs include ranitidine ഒക്കെ നമുക്കറിയാം വെൽ ടോളറേറ്റഡ് ഡ്രഗ്സ് ആണ്, പിന്നെ വളരെ കുറച്ച് സൈഡ് എഫക്ട്സ് മാത്രമേ ഉണ്ടാവാറുള്ളൂ. If side effects occurs, it can be headache, dizziness, bowel upset, dry mouth, rashes. CNS side effects like confusion, restlessness, convulsion, coma in elderly patients and in patients with renal impairment. If it is given as an IV injection, it may release histamine. അപ്പോൾ histamine release ആയി കഴിയുമ്പോൾ there can be some side effects like bradycardia, arrhythmias and cardiac arrest. There can be a transient increase in plasma aminotransferases. So liver enzymes mild ആയിട്ട് raise ചെയ്തെന്ന് വരാം. However, it is not that dangerous. So there can be transient increase in plasma aminotransferases. So that is in general about the class H2 receptor antagonist. So ഈ ഒരു ക്ലാസ്സിൻ്റെ ജനറൽ ക്യാരക്ടറിസ്റ്റിക്സ് ഒന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുക. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ പഠിക്കേണ്ട കാര്യമാണ് റാനിറ്റിഡിൻ. ഇത് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് എക്സാമിന് ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട് ഷോർട്ട് നോട്ടിൽ. ബിഫോർ ലേണിംഗ് we will have to learn the primary agent which is cimetidine. So cimetidine, it has an anti-androgenic effect or it has an opposite effect of the androgen. In high doses, it may cause gynecomastia, loss of libido, impotence, temporary decrease in sperm count. So androgen അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മെയിൽ ഹോർമോണിന് ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആക്ഷൻ ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് if it is given in males and if it is given in high doses, there can be side effects like gynecomastia, loss of libido, impotence, temporary decrease in sperm count. It also increases the plasma prolactin level and inhibit estrogen metabolism in the liver. So prolactin level കൂട്ടുന്ന കാരണം it is commonly used in order to or it increases the breast milk secretion. It also inhibit estrogen metabolism in the liver. However, there can be some CNS side effects like confusion, delirium, hallucinations, etc. in elderly patients. It also inhibit the microsomal enzymes. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ വേറെയുള്ള ഒപ്പം കഴിക്കുന്ന ഡ്രഗ്സിൻ്റെ മെറ്റബോളിസത്തിനെ ഇത് എഫക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും. So that is about cimetidine. Now let's see about ranitidine. So ranitidine എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് cimetidine-നെക്കാളും far better ആണ്. And the advantages of ranitidine include it is 5 times more potent than cimetidine. It is longer acting with greater 24-hour acid suppression than cimetidine. It has no anti-androgenic effect. It does not increase the prolactin secretion. There is no effect on the male sex hormone. There is no gynecomastia. It has lesser permeability to brain. So it has lesser CNS side effects than cimetidine. Ranitidine does not inhibit the hepatic metabolism of other drugs. So drug interactions are lower than cimetidine. And the overall incidence of side effects is lower than cimetidine. So differentiate between cimetidine and ranitidine ചോദിച്ചാൽ എഴുതാനുള്ള പോയിന്റ്സ് ഇതൊക്കെയാണ്. ഒന്നുകൂടെ പറയാം. Ranitidine is 5 times more potent than cimetidine. It is longer acting than cimetidine. There is no androgenic effect. So it does not cause increase in prolactin secretion. There is no effect on the male sex hormone. There is no gynecomastia while cimetidine causes all of this. It has lesser permeability to brain. So there are lesser CNS side effects than cimetidine. It does not inhibit the hepatic metabolism of other drugs. So drug interaction is lesser than cimetidine. And the side effects are lower than cimetidine. So these are the basic differences between cimetidine and ranitidine. ഇതൊന്ന് നോട്ടിൽ മാർക്ക് ചെയ്തിടുക. എക്സാമിന് ഇത് ചോദിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്.